And we got checks all on the wish list, couldn't predict it. From hanging with the wrong audience to running this show. I'm finally living, but then I'm beginning. I didn't know, didn't know I get this green. The chicks that used to scream got me up in their dreams. I didn't know, didn't know I come out clean. The only time the homies see me is on TV screen. I didn't know, I didn't know, I didn't know.
What up, people? It's Wiz Fiasco, aka Wiz, aka Wizard. Why? Because you cannot fathom the wizardry. And closed mouths, they don't get fed. But a closed fist, you'll get knocked out, though. And I'm here with Beast Boy. Say what's up, brother.
Yo, what's up, everybody? How's everybody living? How's everybody doing today? Let's have a great show tonight, and let's everybody be blessed.
People are miserable and they're angry, and this world is full of hate and rage.
Yes.
Oh, Beast Boy. On the Lifetime Podcast, what are we about, brother? What's this show about?
This is about having fun, talking about what's going on in the world and everything. We don't spare no limits whatsoever.
I like it. I likes it a lot, my
man. Yeah. And if you have any topic suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Please do.
As long as it's not no weird shit. Don't be living no weird shit, okay? Like, Beast Boy, what's your weird shit limit?
My weird shit limit is...
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Is that
I don't know. Yes.
On my face.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? Is that a new icon? What the hell?
Actually, this is my old icon before I was KZ the Truth. But yeah.
Oh, okay, I feel it.
Yo, it's KG the money sign.
Say what's up, KZ, man. We just started, bro.
What's up, y'all?
Okay, man. And Lady in Red should be here. IDK. Anyway. Beast Boy, what was you saying, brother?
Well, I'm gonna talk about y'all, and that's no weird shit. I'm gonna talk about one topic with y'all since you got another guest on the show. Because I gotta be out.
All right, so let's talk about this. There was a big fight. Yes, there was a big fight Saturday, man.
Huh?
There was a big fight Saturday with Daniel Cormier versus Mijovic. It's like a Miopic. I forgot his name. Steven or whatever his name is. And after Daniel Cormier knocked his ass out in like what, the first round or a second round? I don't remember. That shit was so damn quick. Dropped his ass quickly. Daniel Cormier, we earned his light heavyweight and his heavyweight belt at the same time. First in history at 39, okay? And then guess who came into the octagon, my friend? Are you ready for this?
Go ahead.
Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's giant, massive ass came into the arena. Daniel Cormier called him out. Brock Lesnar walked out there in a fucking huge suit, looking like a giant mafia motherfucker. Okay? And Daniel Cormier challenged Brock Lesnar to a fight for the light heavyweight title. And everyone's like, oh, shit. Brock Lesnar walked out there, pushed all the security guard the way, shoved Daniel Cormier halfway across the goddamn octagon. And I was like, what? This is obviously staged, though, but it's still pretty interesting because Brock Lesnar's coming back to the UFC. And that would explain why he wasn't at, like... Yeah, like, what was he not? He wasn't at the wrestling thing. Was it WrestleMania? I don't know. I don't watch wrestling. What was it?
He was at WrestleMania.
He was.
Oh, what was the? He missed something though. He had to fight for his championship at wrestling, but he didn't do it.
Yeah, he got every pay-per-view event that WWE got. He got to show up.
Yeah, okay. He didn't show up for something, and that's why I guess he was training for UFC. So, what you think about this, man? What do you think about Brock Lesnar's return to UFC?
That's all right. He just back and forth. I don't know with him.
That's what the money's at, though, bruh.
I know.
So, like, what? You think he's gonna be the next Undertaker?
Probably so.
I feel like you're throwing shots, brother. Why are you being such a hater?
because I drink too much Haterade. I'm from Hades.
Okay, man. KZ, what do you think about your man Brock Lesnar coming back to UFC?
I mean, can't really say much. I mean, last time I remember this nigga was years and years ago. He was on WWE, whatever it was. But I mean, good for him, and hopefully he can whoop some real butt instead of fighting stage fights.
I don't think he's gonna beat Daniel Cormier. I'm just saying, brother. I'm just saying he can't. He's not gonna beat Daniel Cormier because Daniel Cormier, though he's 39, the dude literally re-earned the belt after John Jones beat him for being a cheater with steroids. He earned his place back in UFC. He said, I need to earn my title back because I didn't feel like I earned it. And he put down a belt and he decided to fight his way back to the top for the belt. And he did that. He fought his way back for the light heavyweight belt and he fought his way back to the heavyweight belt. And he's the first person at his age to do that. And I don't think Brock Lesnar stands a chance because you know he got that intestine surgery, right? Like, he got like, I don't know, like 6 feet of his freaking intestine or 20 feet of, I don't know, man. He got a shit ton of his intestines removed. And so when I saw that dude fight, it was against Alistair Overeem. This giant. What?
I said, you talking about he got his intestines removed. He didn't say it, but damn.
Yeah, but pretty much, man, that dude got bodied, bruh. Like, he got punched by Alistair Overeem in the gut, and he was like, ugh! And then my man was like,
wait, he got, hold on. That's why he got hurt? I mean, surgery, because he got hit too hard?
Well, he already was hurt because he got the surgery. He got the surgery for his intestines, but he was already, like, having failing health problems, so that's why he left UFC. I mean, he only had, like, at the most, close to 10 matches or some shit like that. So, pretty much.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know if I'm feeling weird or for to F my health up, I'm not for the be out there fighting.
Cause, man, this is obviously a money fight. That's why people are losing respect for UFC. It's turned into a racist hillbilly sport. It's got all these freaking nutcases and these nut ass dudes thinking, oh, I can beat up any type of fucking race person, any darky, because I can use my mixed martial arts as the new style of combat. Those Asians won't scare me no more. You know, just that's what all it is, man. It's turned into freaking a hillbilly sport, and it's wrestling. I hate to say it. Wrestling is a hillbilly sport, man. It's just not real. At least the fake WWF shit and SmackDown, all that stuff.
Hey, they F their bodies up for real though.
They do, because you know it's like stunt. It's a glorified stunt show, but the fighting's not real because like that.
I mean, most people know that. I know, unless you're like a kid, most people at least like preteens and up know it's just like watching TV.
Yeah,
I
hope, but people still do the wrestling moves though.
Yeah, it's like back when I used to watch it, it was just entertaining. It was like, hey, you know, it was funny and entertaining to me. I mean, I don't watch it no more, but I understood, yeah, but you know, this is just stage most of the time. It's less an act, but you know, it was just entertaining. But some people take it serious. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting, man. But it's just about a freaking money fight. I think Daniel Cormier always wanted a money fight, and this is gonna be impressive. I forgot his natural weight is heavyweight. I just forget because he's so short. I just think he's light heavyweight, but his natural weight is heavyweight, and he's got the belt for that too. Say what?
How much you weigh?
I didn't hear you.
I said how much he weighed.
I think he got the heavyweight belt back, so he might be in heavyweight. But light heavyweight's 205. Let me see. Yeah, it says listed here his weight's 205 on the thingy, but I don't know if that's accurate for right now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know the weight classes when it comes, unless it's exactly the same as boxing. I don't. If it is, then I know about to say, I guess.
Fucking Forbes, man. I hate these websites that try to stop you from ad blocking. These niggas eat a dick.
The crazy thing about that though, it's like heavyweight. I think like it being classified in heavyweight is scary to me because first of all you gotta do is be 2-something. Other people could be way more than that, and they're still considered heavyweight. So that's scary.
John Jones finally spoke up. John Jones said, "Life is a journey, not a race." What the fuck is that supposed to mean? He said, "Just keep in mind that life is a journey and not a race. If it's in God's will for me to still be here and healthy, please believe that there'll be many more fights to come. Let's not forget, I'm still the youngest guy in the top 5 at heavyweight and light heavyweight." You're a cheater, Johnny. Shut the fuck up.
He is
Ooh, and Chuck Liddell is coming back. I forgot about that. Chuck Liddell is coming back to fight Tito Ortiz. Is what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing in these streets. The main fight I care about is Junior Dos Santos. I gotta see. I see what belt he fucking UFC 226. I need to see what the rewards that come with a massive. Stop playing stuff automatically, you asshole. Okay, one of them. Dana White said he finally gets respect. Like I'm telling you, man. Like Daniel Cormier is gonna fuck up. He's gonna fuck up this man, Brock Lesnar, because like the dude's not a stand-up fighter. Every time I seen him get beat, it was usually by someone who's shorter than him. Most folks are shorter than him anyway, like smaller wise, but like it's like short dudes that are stocky, like Cain Velasquez, that are shorter than him, and then like if it's a big motherfucker, the dude could just pummel him to death. And like I won't say that he has a surefire win over bigger dudes that can pummel him to death, because he escaped from dudes like Frank Mir by like submitting him. Like just when did he submit him? I think he beat the shit out of his face. Daniel Cormier is a freaking flexible fighter, dog, and he's 39 years old. He's got good strength, good clinch knowledge. Like the dude has ring IQ. What the fuck is
I really think that you should come.
Yeah, I think it was one ring. Being Cormier. And he's not even beaten. Daniel Cormier's not beaten unless you want to. You know what? It's not even gonna be on unless you want to, because you're an idiot if you do. The only time he's really had got knocked out or whatever is by John Jones, and that's because he's on steroids. Every time they fought, he was on steroids. Ironically, the black 205 weight class. Yeah. Because he was a heavyweight, but he dropped down because Cain Velasquez was his friend. He didn't want to fight his friend. Cormier failed at his first light heavyweight title slab. Using John Jones to capture the vacant belt after Jones was stripped of it. Cormier would only lose again in July 2017 in a rematch with John Jones. Finally materialized, but ended up being reinstated after Jones failed the drug test. See, the loss was overturned, so it doesn't count. But it doesn't matter anyway. Like, I know that freaking Brock Lesnar, the big ass dude. Like, he got some strong ass power, but the thing is, though, when you find a dude that's more skilled than you and at least has like half your strength, it won't matter. I'm telling you right now, dog. Cormier can throw high kicks as well after training to fight John Jones. If he kicks this dude in the stomach, it's fucking done. Like, I seen him fight Alistair Overeem, and that dude literally punched him as big as this motherfucker is. Like, he's like a mini black version of the Hulk. He punched him in the gut. This man was like wincing, like in pain, like a bitch. It's done, bro. What's in the background? You gotta turn your TV down. You're like making an echo noise. And I'm messing up. Oh, it's Lady in Red. Hey, Kaylin. Lady in Red. What's up?
Hey.
Hey. Yes, Miss Beach Boy.
Oh, sorry. I was having some technical difficulties with my laptop, so.
Yeah. Oh, you want to turn your TV down a little?
Well, it's low and it's low.
Oh, well, Beast Boy, he's not feeling good.
All right.
Yeah, so we had to leave early. So what's been going on with you?
Nothing much. Just getting myself back together after my mom was in the hospital and everything.
But she's fine though, right?
Yeah, she has an appointment in 2 weeks that I gotta take her to. So
It's cool. What was the problem? What was wrong?
her blood pressure was high and her heart rate was high. Her heart was beating faster than it should be.
Oh no. Well, at least everything worked out. It was good. And we seem to be having lots of people go to the hospital. Lots of family members go to the hospital. Had my dad in the hospital, had my grandma in the hospital. Everyone needs to keep their health up, man. This health thing ain't a joke. Y'all gotta take care of yourselves.
Sent back to the hospital.
You went to the hospital?
Then my grandmother just got sent back.
Oh no. That's how it is, man. When you're old, you
And
gotta take
then,
care.
well, not only that, but then we had an incident today at work where one of my, she's not in my class, but she is one of my kids that I do watch from time to time. She, I guess, had an episode and she passed out and stopped breathing.
Damn. You
So
don't
we
know
had
what it
to-
was?
So, well, her mom knows more. She said her mom said that it's not the first time she had an episode, that it's happened before, but it's been so long ago. But we called the ambulance because she completely stopped breathing.
Damn.
So
It's crazy, man. You
we
gotta
had a medical situation at work, so I had to, instead of getting off at 4:30, I couldn't get off like after 5.
dang. Folks gotta take care of their health. It gets real out here. My dad's spleen freaking ruptured or whatever the hell. So I've been with him like the past nearly 2 weeks. And I was like, uh-oh. And my stepmom was making me worry like crazy. She's like, he's not breathing on his own. They just put it in there just for precaution. We're just thinking he's like, he can't breathe or some shit. It's like, oh, his spleen ruptured. We thought it was some serious shit. My dad's being stubborn with the nurses and stuff. Because he doesn't want to. Yeah, he doesn't want to like do what they say. They already fixed him up. He just was just waiting for his stitches to heal and everything on his stomach or whatever. And he's like just laying on his back. And they're like, you need to get up or you get a bed sore. And he doesn't want to get up and everything. And that's what I told them, just take the neat freak. So just take away his little, what's the pee thingy? I forgot what it's called. It's in your thingy. You pee into or whatever. And then he'll have to get up to go to the bathroom. He was mad about that. But hey, man, you gotta get up. You can't be lazy when it comes to your health. And I hate hospitals, so I went to go see him twice. I think I saw him 3 times. Three times. And I was like, I'm done. I don't like hospitals. I don't fuck with hospitals, bro. I just don't. Yeah. Then I had to see my grandma as well. So I wasn't feeling that either. My grandma's old anyway. She's still trying to recover from her stroke. So, I don't have no topics.
Well, I will say this though. I do appreciate KZ and his cousin and a very special friend, my friend Chris. I do thank you guys for keeping me company while I was going through all this. KZ, checked up on me, and Chris, I think he pretty much like was with me like every night.
KZ's a good man.
Yeah, him and my boy Chris, they came through. Even though KZ I felt a little shade he was throwing at my friend.
Stop throwing shade, KZ.
First.
Huh?
She threw shade at me first. Anyways.
What does me throwing shade at you have to you throwing shade at
First
him?
of all, I didn't throw shade at him.
I felt the vibe.
That wasn't shade. let me tell you this, Wiz.
Uh-huh.
If I first meet somebody and I say, "Oh, they seem okay," that's not shade. That's like I don't really know them, but they seem like they straight.
That's not the vibe. That's not the
Because
vibe.
you overthink things too much. That's what I do with everybody.
Says the one who thought something was wrong with me on a text message when I said yeah, and I'm like, why do you think something wrong with me? I just said yeah. I said yeah, like okay, so you can't say I overthink because then you do it too. But me and him wasn't getting that vibe that you was, because yeah.
How was he getting that vibe? I didn't say nothing to him. I just said what's up.
Because he was quiet. He was observing.
I know. I'm not. What?
He was getting a vibe, and I got a vibe. And I'm like, oh Lord.
I made a topic. Katie throwing shade at friends, at new friends.
I don't throw shade at people.
It's too late. It's a topic. It's too late.
First of all, I'm just quiet.
He likes to really joke that this new friend of mine is my boyfriend, and he is not.
Yeah, you don't have a boyfriend, do you?
No, I do not.
You don't need one.
I would.
You don't need one.
I don't need one.
You don't need one.
Wait. Since when you became on team, I don't need one.
I just said you don't. What's your problem? I said you don't need one. There's nothing.
Since when?
Do you want one?
No, it's just funny. No, because he's never. Come on now, Wiz. We've been on each other for some years now, and I never heard you say I don't need one. All of a sudden, this just came. Like, what made you say that?
Because you said it beforehand, and I agree. You don't need one. I agree.
Hold on, wait. Why she don't need one?
It's not
because she says she doesn't need one. She doesn't.
I'm asking you though. Why don't she need one?
Oh, I said because she said it. She doesn't believe she needs one.
But
She's holding it down.
He wants to know. Okay, well, without me saying it, in your opinion, without anything regarding to my verbiage,
she don't need one.
Yeah, so y'all gonna double team me and tell me that I just don't need one.
Double team.
How am I double teaming? I'm asking him the question.
I was a double teaming. I was just agreeing.
I'm asking him the question. He said he made that statement.
Which is so weird. It's so weird hearing him say that statement. But okay.
I just want to know why he said it.
You need one. How about that? You do need one.
But yeah, KZ likes to make this joke that he's my boyfriend, which he is not. He's just a friend. It's just that I guess for him and some of the people, he kind of just popped up all of a sudden. But we used to work together when I was working at the hospital. He was the security guard, and he also was in the Navy at one point in time as well. So it's just we never really hung out as much until now.
That's real. That's respectable. He sounds like you have a good choice in friends. Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
So now he's working again, and our hanging out is gonna be very slim now. But hey, I don't get anybody's way when they making money, so
still find it funny. I still find it funny that y'all thought I was throwing shade. I literally heard this man say 2 words.
Because you always say, "Who is that? Your boyfriend? Your boyfriend?" I want to ask you, do you want
joke, though.
Yeah, but do you want him to be my boyfriend? Dang,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
if he is, that's cool. I can't. What you
No.
Hey, let's ask this: did you have a problem with me?
Well, I wouldn't be on the show if I did.
Exactly. So I guess KZ doesn't throw shade at friends.
Why would he have a problem with you?
We're friends. You said he has a problem with new dudes in your life.
But we knew each other before me and KZ even actually resurfaced as friends. So he can't have a problem with somebody that been there before him.
Look, you're looking way too much in it. The main thing is I debunked KZ has shade to throw. KZ's a good man.
Oh, you don't know all of it, but
I know enough. He's a good man. Everyone has their
I'm
flaws.
talking about the shade part.
Just like Kobe Bryant has his flaws, it'd be
I
like
mean,
that.
it's all of it. Like I told him, all I said was, he seemed okay to me. I only heard him say like 3 things.
You know what? I have had a similar situation with family. We were like all hanging out Thanksgiving, house full and stuff, and my sister's friend, this old friend she had to fall back from him for a little while, similar to what you did with KZ, until he get his life together. And my man he became a firefighter and everything. He was a good dude. It took him a while to get himself together, and my sister's husband was feeling some type of way about the friend because he didn't know him when he came over. And then he felt even worse when we saw him like later on, and my man was in his firefighter outfit thing, and we had to let him know like, yo, you was throwing mad shade, and that shade, that energy that you was throwing out, it went out to your family and your friends, and it wasn't cool because me and my family noticed it, and we were trying to explain to him like,
wait. I'm confused. Hold on.
what are you confused?
No, trying to keep up with the story, but I got confused at part. Okay, so the guy.
Yes, we had a friend. Let's just call his friend Jay.
Okay.
The close family friend. My mom's friends with his mom. And my sister was cool with him, but he needed to get his life together. And he still lived with his mom. It ain't nothing wrong with living with your mom, but when you ain't got a job and you're in your mid-30s, getting to your 40s, you gotta get together.
My question is,
Yeah, you should kind of be somewhat stable to get a place at least.
Yeah, and so he wasn't, had his life together, and she had to take a break from him for a little while. So, life goes on. My sister gets married and stuff.
A lazy nigga, or he was.
He's a good dude.
No, wait. I'm not saying just because you're a lazy nigga don't mean you're not a good person. He's just a lazy nigga.
No, the thing is, he works hard and stuff. It's just
okay.
He just don't have I guess he didn't have no direction at the time, but he finally got himself together. He got himself, his family.
So he okay. My thing is, so he didn't have the drive. Good dude. Don't get me wrong, because that's what you said. He didn't have the drive, and then he got the drive to do something. That's
right. And then we all linked back up with him again, and then basically we see him again for this Thanksgiving, right? Mm-hmm. And the whole family's like, "Hey, we happy to see you," but my sister's husband's giving him the vibe of like, "Yo, who is this cat?" And it was like, "Yo, it's our buddy." So we're like trying to be like, hey, stop giving that.
If you married and some strange nigga you ain't ever seen, I mean, I look at that nigga weird too. We looking at, I'm like, I don't know you.
We assured him it was cool and let him know.
Has this particular person like been talked about around him before to where he kind of got a sense of who he was?
He's been talked about before, not many times, because like I said, my sister had to fall back from him as a friend so he get his life together.
Hold on, wait, I got another question though. Go with that.
See, and
was it just a friend?
Yeah.
Yes, it was just a friend. Like pretty much you and Kaylin. That's why I'm telling you the story. So,
yeah, because somebody this weekend thought that it was just a little bit deeper, and it wasn't.
And it wasn't. And that's what we're trying to convey.
You know exactly who we talk about, our old classmate.
Classmate. Oh, you talking about me? Or I thought you were talking about Wiz.
No, you. When you sung that song karaoke and he sang,
it's just my favorite song.
Did you not know? And I peeped that while you were singing that song, he kept staring at me. And I already knew what was going through his head. He kept looking at me while you were singing that song. So I knew instantly what he was thinking.
Y'all gotta learn to accept people, man. Y'all gotta learn.
Hey, Wiz, I do. Like, I don't be tripping about it. Like, somebody might be like, hey, you like what's the name? Or you blah, blah. I don't trip about it. Like,
Then he came over to where we was and said, looking at you. He kept throwing his eyes at me. And I'm like, bruh, you not slick with it. I already know what you speculating is not what you speculating.
Yeah, that's just the moral of the story, man. We had to talk, and we all talked and got our feelings out. We worked things out, man. Because you give up that energy, it goes badly to everyone around you in the area.
Yeah,
So
I surely know how that is.
It almost got violent because one of the friends was like, "Yo, I didn't like the way he was looking at the dude. We felt like he was perpetrating, and I was gonna jump on him." And it was like, "What?" I'm glad the friend didn't do that because I would have had to jump in and be like, "Yo, get off him!" Like, and the mom was upset. Well, not upset, but the parents of the husband were like, like what the heck. So that's basically.
Was he like just all up on his wife or something?
No, he wasn't. He just came in. Because, man, when you give off a shade vibe energy, it radiates out to those who actually.
Hold on, wait. So he was. Did your friend not care for her husband?
No. But pretty much, sister's friend came and he just was like chill, but the husband was just kind of like, who is this? And like giving off shade
territorial energy. It's that it's where like, okay, he's the past while he's here. He's not
nobody dating though. He's just a friend.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing to him. Well, put it this way: for some guys, that don't mean anything. They can care less if you was just friends. It's the fact that it's another male.
So would you say that about KZ?
What?
Would you say that about what you just said? Would you say that about KZ?
In what instinct?
Hold on, I can answer that for you.
Yes.
For me, hold on, wait. Let me say it.
Ooh, y'all, this is a good discussion.
Hold on, wait. For me, no. For her friends, some of them.
Why?
Remember the other one who was looking at me all weird at church? Anyway,
who?
Remember we was at church. You don't talk to him like that no more. I mean, y'all cool. Remember the one who bought you that crap and he was looking weird? Yeah.
Oh yeah. That one. Yeah.
So that's why I said what I said. So yeah, some of them look at me as
because he felt like why you came to I invited you and him. First of all, low key, I did not really technically invite him. He invited himself. And the common thing about black folks is sometimes when you know about church, when you go to church, they be like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna have to go visit the church sometime." 9 times out of 10, when people say that, they don't come.
Come to church.
I know, not just church, but you know how we ask people questions about their business, something like that. Be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to come by there sometime." 9 times out of 10, you're not coming by.
They don't come by.
You just saying that to keep the conversation going, to make them to engage in the conversation with us. It's a conversation.
You know what that's called.
But the thing about it is, we met that night and he just popped up.
Do you know what that's called? What you just said?
What?
It's called bullshit.
Pretty good.
Dudes do it all the time.
You know how, and I'm saying, there's times where I tell people, "Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out sometime," and never been there.
See, that's why I don't ask. So I know people be lying to me. So
sometimes it gets simply mean I say I'm going to visit, and the next thing you know, I get busy with other stuff and I forget. But he actually showed up, so I guess when he seen me hug you, he felt some type of way. First of all, it's a church. It's a black church. We hug on people.
We like to spread the love.
Exactly. We hug on people, so I don't even know what that was about. Whether you was close, whether he felt like you was another dude or whatever. I hug everybody in my church, pretty much.
She don't get the territorial thing yet. See,
yes, it's the territorial. What they
know,
is there.
In his mind, yes. And I'm a king lion, and it's anyway. I portray myself as a king anyway, so I'm already a threat. Then he sees me doing that. This will make it worse.
So Casey, what you're saying is you've had shade thrown at you before.
When don't I have shade thrown at me?
I remember somebody. Wait. I remember somebody at one point didn't like the way another guy was looking at me. Did it sound familiar?
Who she is?
He knows exactly who I'm talking to.
With KZ?
No, you.
Me? When?
This was some years ago when we were talking.
Oh, of course, we were talking.
So it doesn't matter. The thing about it is, it was a dude. It's a random dude. I think we went to a corner store. It's a random dude at a corner store. First of all, but the thing about it is, first of all, y'all know me. I don't be when people be hanging at the gas station like that. I don't pay them no attention because they either trying to get money from you or they just lurking. They up to something. I don't look that way.
Oh, was that when I went to get gas and you were coming from inside?
Yes.
Did you pay gas for me? I gave you the money, didn't I?
Yeah, I think you did.
It was
and
that.
Like, I don't like the way that dude was looking at you. I didn't even know he was looking at me.
Yeah, and he saw you come back to my car, and then I like looked at him, and he was like, "Oh shit!" And he turned around. I was like, "You best turn around." I talk properly so you can fucking get worked unexpectedly. That didn't make sense, but I'm gonna finish that sentence the way it came out. That's it. It's perfectly fine the way I said it. Get mysterious work. That's right. New phrase is mysterious work. You fucking act like a shadow, and then you give them the work.
Well, okay. You got it. But
yeah,
but it's just, I think it's just so funny. But if you didn't throw no shade, KZ, then we apologize. It's just I don't know if I got a different kind of vibe. I'm like, what is he?
The only vibe. Well, you might have misread. The only vibe I've been getting
that could be true.
All week has been worried, and I've been worrying all week. So if I've been off or seem a little weird, that's why. But I ain't.
Yeah, you was a little weird.
Well, Casey has the right to be weird.
I've been stressed and worried about other people.
He's been a little weird, and so that's why me and him, we took a walk because we felt like that was so like weird. So
I didn't even say I didn't say that in front of him. I just said I told you that later.
No, it was just a vibe day, I guess.
Oh, okay.
It was a vibe. Okay. Yeah, but I think we covered that. You ready for the next topic? Yes, you ready?
Oh, we wait for you. We wait on you.
Oh, okay. So like, there's like a big discussion, pretty much going around for all. It's infiltrating the video games now. And you heard the term social justice warriors, correct?
I mean the LTQBWSYG and dragons. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, we're gonna get our shit flagged because it's just that real. But pretty much this social justice movement, the only problem that is really with it is the fact that it changes the vision of creative projects, and people are saying it's infiltrated into movies. It's infiltrated from our politics, how we should live our life, to make people politically correct, to our movies. Some even say it was Star Wars, I guess. And then we got that Ocean's 8 movie with all the women, and we got the female Ghostbusters nonsense.
R.I.P. Bernie Mac.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bernie Mac. And then they go and freaking remake with females, and majority of them are mediocre actors. But now it's in video games, and like big games like The Last of Us and Uncharted have gotten affected. And I was wondering, like, what do y'all think about this whole quote unquote agenda? And do you think it's an agenda, like a bad agenda? Not everything has an agenda.
So you talking about Ellie being gay?
Yeah.
Didn't they do that in the first one though? In the DLC, not the original game.
He was. She was in the DLC.
Yeah, because she was that black girl. I played that one. The black girl, and then at the end, they kissed.
Oh, you played it? I gotta get that, man.
I mean, it wasn't that. It was good. It was just weird to me. I felt like it was forced.
You felt like it was forced?
Yeah, like sometimes I feel like I don't care what people do. You want to kiss a man, you want to kiss a woman, You want to kiss a donkey? That's on your time. But I mean, I don't like it when it's forced. Man. If it just happens, whatever. But when they trying to push it down your throat, man, y'all can get on.
I feel like The Last of Us pushed it. Did you watch The Last of Us 2 trailer?
Stop being nasty. Anyway, but
I'm sorry. I have corrupted friends.
Did you watch The Last of Us 2 trailer? And you saw
when
that?
she was on the you talking about when she playing the guitar?
Yeah, she kissed that one chick. She kissed that girl, and it was like back and forth from that kiss to the freaking action. Like it was kind of like a long kiss, and it just was so high quality. Like it was like recorded in 4K or some shit, and you just see her lips kissing.
Yeah,
and some people said they saw drool come off their lips. It was just like,
my thing is this though. Like, what's that got to do with the game?
Some are saying it's because the show that Ellie was trying to live a nice normal life, I guess. And then like all this smoke was coming her way. I mean, I can see it being the reason, but it's not conveyed very well. Because when I watched that whole presentation, I was like, oh, that girl gets killed, don't she? But they don't even show that. It's not even like the story element doesn't match the action of it. I always believe you can have action, the best type of action. The only way to make action seem good, in my opinion, or like what defines a good action set piece, is if it progresses the story, like a car chase. Oh, we gotta keep the money away from the robbers or something like that, or
what does a kiss or sus have to do with that though?
I don't know. Like people just say it's like contrasting what's the action that she's going through, all the destruction, the murder that she has to do. But I'm like, if they would have revealed that her girlfriend was kidnapped, or maybe those guys killed her, I would have been like, okay, that makes sense. All right, it's a revenge tale. But I can tell from the trailer, the little teaser one, it was gonna be revenge because the Fireflies came through, left a symbol. They obviously get revenge on Ellie and Joel. That's just, that's my speculation. My speculation on it. People, like Naughty Dog has it, and it's coming from the movies as well, and it's come from politics, and it's like trying to spread this LGBT nonsense, and they're trying to.
Whoa! Don't disrespect them. It's LBGTQR plus. You cannot.
Listen, I don't know all that, but listen, you either a man or a woman, and then with that, your sexual preference comes after that. You either like a boy, you like a girl, or you like both, or you one trying to. But then again, if you're transgender, does that make you like a lesbian if you turn into a man?
No, it makes you a gay dude. Let me explain something that most people will not say, because most people who know me personally know I want to be a psychiatrist, and I pursued that for a little bit. Okay. Most people are not going to say this, but when it comes to transgender, and there's no disrespect to listening, it is a mental thing inside their mind going on to make them think that. Because if you put yourself in that situation to the point where you are going under the knife and all of that, and changing all of that of you because you think that you're something that you're not. And studies have shown and proven fact that suicide in that community is very, very high. Most people who complete that who complete the surgery, most of them kill themselves afterward because they feel that they done ruined themselves. So, I mean, I say people do what they want to do, but I feel like they just need some help. Like, they need to really talk about it. But
I ain't going where you going, man. I ain't gonna piss people off.
Yeah, you know.
Let's not.
I ain't gonna get into it.
Yeah, let's not say it's in your head. That pisses people off.
I do. I ain't gonna say no more.
That pisses people off when you say, "Oh, you choosing to do." I'm like, listen.
I didn't use the word chose.
Okay, you said psychiatrist. Now they're gonna think we're crazy.
You should think really hard. That's all.
Yeah, but I don't want the. I'm fine with this stuff. It's just call a ball here. You catch a strike, you catch a strike. You get hit, you get hit. You know, if it's your fault, it's your fault. It's an agenda, dog. You're pushing an agenda, and that's fine. Just don't be on that fuck nigga stuff with this whole, oh, no, we're not, but you're trying to slide it in there, and it's like you're pushing something that doesn't even make no sense. In Tomb Raider, chill. But with Tomb Raider, that makes perfect sense. They were like trying to make a strong, like you can see the agenda they were pushing. They didn't have to state, oh, you want to make a super strong woman hero girl. Like they might have said some things around the line of we're trying to make her less sexualized, and that's fine because like we already get enough sexy stuff in this time. We got to make Tomb Raider stand out.
I don't see nothing wrong with having a strong, sexy hero. She ain't gotta be a slut, but she can be, you know, she can be sex, because you can be sexy. You can be a sex symbol instead of a sex object.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. That Tomb Raider is so damn bland. Just that girl was a bland. You know, if she wasn't had that deep ass tan, I don't know what the fuck they're going with that tan for. I guess spend too much time in the jungles and shit. You know, she's supposed to be tomb raiding. But if she didn't have that deep ass tan, I would call her a bland jar of mayo. She is a freaking cold jar of mayo. Like she's so damn bland, but they want to make a cool, strong, feminine character, and I think Tomb Raider is cool. I can't really classify her as sexy. Like everything on her is like a A, maybe at the best a B cup, and it's like
you need her to have some butts.
Yeah, her cheeks. She didn't have, like, she has like barely a yoga butt, so they're really trying to make her look like a
you have to think about it though. Everybody don't like big booty girls. I like big booty girls.
We like it. We normal people. We like normal people. The other guys are fucking. They got tiny dicks. That's why a lot of people. That's
that
why
does
big.
Not mean that. That just mean.
Yes, it does, man.
It just means. Hey, wait, no, hold on. A true fact is, all girls don't like big dicks, though.
Big booties were made to be disgusting by the fucking Caucasian media.
I know, but even black guys, some black guys don't like big booty girls.
I don't know who that is.
I know a lot of them don't like girls with big butts.
They must like fat titties.
Yeah.
And fat titties, big booty.
Everybody, but most girls who have big butts don't normally have big breasts.
It's impossible, man. That's why these.
It's not impossible.
That's almost impossible. Like you see these Instagram thoughts, they be having thickness, and they don't be screaming, "Oh, look at these girls being degraded." No, it's because they choice. So I don't see why it's a big deal for fictional characters and such to be, you know, not necessarily denigrated, but just put in a light of, yo, this is sexy. It's like, why you have energy for, like, it's like the nonsense of having something that's less important than what's real out there.
What if they do it to a dude, though? Because they say they get a sexy guy.
What the fuck? Did you not see Thor? Did you not see Thor?
I know, but they're not gonna say nothing about that, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah. I would have say that little heavy man's ass crack. That man was taking a bath.
I don't want to look at the man, but I just.
And they showed the Hulk's. They showed the Hulk's bare green ass, and I was like, "What?" It was not the sight I expected to see, bro.
Only women gonna get turned on by that is them girls that like them big old
green Hulk ass.
Yeah, them big old nasty buff dude bodybuilders.
I was like, yo. But I don't hate agenda pushing because everyone has an agenda push. Just be legit with it and don't be on some slick snick shit and do things that are for your personal gain. I was watching the Naughty Dog developers interview and he was saying he was doing it for his daughter. And I was like, if you don't listen, man.
Your daughter a fag? I mean,
there's times you earn a pot to the face, and that's one of them. Your daughter ain't playing this fucking game, man. People who fucking grew up with Naughty Dog and fucking played Last of Us are playing this game, okay? No, not trying to say fuck your daughter. Much power to the young women out there. I love y'all. But y'all got Tomb Raider, you got Metroid. Those are the biggest ones on top of my head. Metroid's finally coming back. They're showing her some respect. Like, be about your audience and make your own new franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't use that tired ass for my daughter.
Have you played other M? I think that's what you are.
Oh, I heard Other M was terrible. I heard they basically, if people got on to Other M because it basically made it seem like a ditzy woman, like she was crying about a man or some shit like that.
The whole thing, she should have shut her mouth the whole time. I wish she would have shut her mouth the whole time. Stop talking.
Yeah, just put her on a solo silent adventure. That's just what Nintendo does best. Nintendo can't do damn stories though, dude. Even the game that's probably like their most highly acclaimed, which is I guess Bayonetta, I guess.
I'm gonna get baby girl into the industry.
Wait, trying to get lady
I'm gonna give her some questions to care about for this one. So, what do you think about this stuff? And not just video games, talking about the movies and stuff too, and TV, about sexualizing stuff.
About what?
Sexualizing.
I totally missed the whole conversation because when y'all get to video games, and I tune out.
It goes, but this goes hand in hand though. But anyway,
he's basically saying like, what do you think about like this whole social justice warrior movement of people trying to force things in to be more politically correct, like trying to include more gay characters and stuff without thinking about the art?
We have come into a society where instead of having people form their own opinion, we kind of make it forcible onto one another, which you can't force nobody to do anything or like anything or be political. No matter how you present it in 50,000 type of ways, people's going to think of it as they want. So I feel like I get the point, but the thing about it is you can't shove it down people's throats. You can't make them see it from this point of view if they don't want to. So, I mean, it's one of those things where it's just...
They don't get that, though.
You're going to lose the message you're intending to present. You're going to lose the message because you're forcing it upon others. Like, I know this is a big thing, and I know it's a little sister subject, but that's just like with this Christianity and the gays. How some Christians try to force it upon the gays that it's a sin, and how gays try to force it upon Christians, you need to be more accepting. You cannot force it upon either party.
The realness.
Like, because as a Christian standpoint, your message is not valid. It's being overlooked on what you're trying to say. And from the gay perspective, your message is going to be invalid because now you took what was supposed to be a message or what was supposed to be a teaching, learning thing. Now you're making it to like, you trying to make it to like a dictatorship. Like, you must do this, and it's not a must thing.
You know how to solve that problem, though? I said, you know what to do to solve that problem?
Let me tell you, one thing you learn about this thing called life, this place we call world that we live in, there will never be a 100% solution to any and everything.
Oh, I know that, but I'm saying for that, there is a simple solution to solve that if people would shut them.
That's the key thing. The key word you said was if, and that's a big mighty if. And that if may not ever happen.
True.
That's the key word when you come with this, especially when it comes to anything that is that can be sensitive and it has a big uproar on stuff that's been forced around. That keyword if, 9 times out of 10, just like these gun laws, well, we would have to do gun laws if people did the keyword if. And if that's a hard thing to control, people doing this and people doing that, because everybody has their own mindset and stuff, whether it's right or wrong or indifferent. So when it comes to that solution, thing is, there's really no solution because your keyword is if, and that if does not have a high probability of working out.
Yeah, the main thing that just pisses me off though is like, okay, you have your agenda. I don't have to be near it. But then when they put out these blanket statements to label the whole fan base, that's the main, like, you can't invite people to your house party and then have things they don't like and then say, you're inside my house, you're a problem. This is like, no, you can't do that. You threw this party for us. And that's what it feels like with these movies and these games when they fucking come at you like sideways, like get the pie. Just put a pie in their face. Like put it down their pants and all up their ass, man. Like I hate that shit. Like fucking,
I wouldn't do that because some people are into that.
no, man. Be glad I'm not saying what I really feel, dog. Because I hate that shit. They did that shit with Ghostbusters. That really had me heated. The Naughty Dog thing, I wasn't heated with the dude coming out there out the pocket. Like
you have to remember how America is now. They accept everything, and I don't care what nobody says. Everything is starting to get accepted.
Yeah, your opinions can be accepted, but everything else must be accepted. Ironically,
yeah. So it's just like they had an argument a few weeks ago about we were talking about say it right, pedophiles. But anyways, so they were talking about trying to make it legal, like, oh, well, so and so, even if they're young, they would, they love is love. You know, they try to do this thing, which gay people use that too. They try to take it from them. And they were trying to say, well, we're just trying to get it legal. And they were saying, no, they'll never be legal. And for a second, I was like, yeah, that'll never be legal. But as time goes by, I started to think, there's a chance that could be legal.
We had a conversation many years ago where that woman said that.
And once again, by all means, man, I'm not cool with all that gayness. You can keep that off away from me. And I'm not saying keep it out of life, period. You can keep it all the way, buddy. Just don't shame people for not accepting things, because that's bogus. The only thing you should really shame people about, and even then leave it alone, is racism. Any type of bigotry that goes against what people are naturally are, man.
I do have a question for you and Baby Girl.
Yes.
I want y'all to be completely honest. All right. Now, I say what I want about the gays and all the other weirdos. I mean, people. Anyways, he didn't say it. I said it. Anyways, how do you feel about those people who think they're animals?
That's bullshit. And that's exactly what I was talking about with the bigotry. As long as you ain't with the bigotry about things people naturally are. Like, listen, sexual preference, what you interested in. Listen, I'm not saying you making it up, but like, that's on a whole nother separate lane that can't be fucking fathomed. You can fathom a race. You can fathom an ethnicity, okay?
Oh, wait, but I gotta stop you. When you said race, remember that white lady who was pretending to be black?
Oh yeah, she was a fraud.
Mm-hmm.
But no one hated on her. See, this is another thing. Let me point this out. This help. That's a perfect example that could lead me to making that an example. What Naughty Dog and Battlefield and these fucking movies with these female leads that are hella forced, just taking over the brand that was already established. It's like that Rachel Dolezal chick, okay? It's like she comes into the party, and then this is an example because it didn't happen. But she comes to the party, and, she's faking the funk, and then like you find out this, and it's like, yo, you frauding, like you had an agenda, like you're frauding, and like he calls you out with some random other people, and they like curse you and say you're the problem, like, oh, you just don't like her because she's white, and it's like, what the fuck, like what are you talking about? It's like that, man. Like she's frauding, and that's what the same thing with these guys are. They're frauding to ponder to get more audience. Rachel Dolezal was frauding to get to the black community and get black support, and she doesn't see nothing wrong with it. These dudes,
they didn't know that.
yeah, like these dudes, they're possible. I'm not gonna say the Naughty Dog dude's necessarily frauding. I want to say the weak excuse the weak excuse by his daughter is a kick in the pants and makes it shit even weaker. Because like, dude, does your daughter play this game? No, she doesn't. Battlefield guy, does your daughter play this game? No, she doesn't. Make a game specifically for her. Last of Us was built for that girl. Okay, I'll give you that, but but it's still weak as hell, watered down, because like you're doing senseless, silly shit, like having fucking gay people. Not saying gay people can't come, but you're having like these gay bloggers and shit. It don't even make sense. You're just getting random people that, oh, he's gay, and that's even more disrespectful to them. No, but I'm saying is they're getting bloggers. They're getting bloggers and like little faces in like the little internet communities and shit that are gay or whatever the hell or lesbian, and they're bringing on the Last of Us, and it's like, what the fuck? Look, get these idiots off of here! I want to get people to actually game and stuff. Okay, how would you get people that are top leaderboards?
Do you know what the real thing is? Do you know the reason why they do it? Is because they want it to be special. But
They want the money.
that
Right,
too.
exactly.
What I'm saying, they want it to be special to the point, but you see people gay so often, it's not special anymore. I see that every day.
Yes. Because here's the funny part about it. You trying to pander to this audience. Well, as soon as you got those dudes, you're pandering, period. But the game, but that's separate. That's completely on a different spectrum than saying the game's bad. I'm pretty sure the game will be good, but you have a gay thing that's not really inserted in there, but you want to get attention. Oh, look at this, it's gay. And you're getting people that from a different sector in real life that have nothing to do with gaming that are gay. And they don't know what the fuck this game's about. They don't get it. These people in the gaming community, they're losers. These losers are not gonna play this game. They're not gonna be good at it. They're not gonna do shit with it. They're gonna fucking maybe Naughty Dog will get them a PS4 and a free copy, wasting so much precious little money. But they're not gonna fucking get busy with this game. At best, they might hire these dudes to fucking retweet to their little community. But at the end of the day, if you're a gamer, you are already gonna be playing this game. They're literally doing look at me, we're gay, and people are like, yo man, this is meant for us, like what the hell. Then they turn around and say, you can just fuck off and go somewhere else because you're a fucking ignorant idiot. And it's like, that's mad disrespectful to the audience. You're being fucking Rachel Dolezal to the gay community, being a sleek little fuck fraud, trying to act like you care, and then you pander. And you're pandering to your daughter who doesn't even fucking not gonna be into this game. You could easily fucking start your own direct franchise and just say boom, like the Uncharted Lost Legacy. And that's just my thing about it. But at the end of the day, despite everything said, the main point that no one can take me out of context, the points that we cemented in stone is if you want to be gay, be gay. You want to be all that other crazy shit, be all that other crazy shit. But the main thing is keep the integrity of the creativity. And don't fraud and lie like you're trying to do this shit for no cause. Because you sound like an asshat. Especially the Battlefield dude. That dude needs a fucking pie in his face and a pie up his ass. Shove it all up his ass. He needs to fucking go to hell with a bunch of forks and start getting poked in his ass with a bunch of forks. Uncomfortably. Yes, like that. That dude, that Battlefield dude's a fuckboy. Like, they were like, yo, looks completely retarded. I was like, first off, Battlefield. No one wanted to go back to World War II. Like, what the freak? We just did it with Call of Duty. Call of Duty's successful, but a bunch of mindless lemmings bought that shit. Okay, they would have bought anything as long as it was boots on the ground. And then second of all, it's World War II, so whatever, we got to deal with that. But then you got like a fucking you had a woman. It was one thing to have a woman, but you got this chick coming in here. You completely make the game into a goddamn like action-fied Michael Bay cartoon movie. Knowing damn well you can never go for that field, unlike Call of Duty. And this bitch has like a damn prosthetic fucking arm, look like a dipstick. Hey there, mate. And it's like, listen, you're right. That was only calling her a bitch, but I don't give a fuck. She's like, hey there, mate, and she's coming through with a prosthetic arm. This shit does not look this looks doofy, and you're confused about your tone. Like, she came on the battlefield, and like the only time we were in World War II, really, it was very rare, and they were snipers, a sniping force. All right, then you might have had some secret wars being fought on the background in Germany, I believe, but it was just some silly shit. And this guy's like, I'm on the right side of history.
Women didn't fight in wars like that.
Yeah, the best thing that was secret forces. Like secret force that would catch you off guard, and then some women had to like take matters into their own hands, and they were like not officially in the war, like on the side, like not officially with their side they were fighting for, but it was silly as hell. This dude saying, "I'm trying to fight for the right side and do the right thing." I'm like, EA, fire this dickhead right now. This dude's gonna bury your fucking brand. Naughty Dog, he could have some leeway because they make good games. If this game looks like it's gonna be mediocre and people are gonna play it just because it's a fucking shooter. We need to fucking and this whole AAA system needs to fucking have more games come out to keep their attention because they get bored as hell. That's the only reason why it'll probably sell. But that's what rubbed me the wrong way. Just the World War II aspect. I don't want to do that tired ass shit. World War I was great concept. You had a little SJW shit with black people, but it wasn't even like that. I literally played it and I was like, where are the black people at? You fucking false advertise. You got a big deal about a statue. This one, now your whole SJW fucking let's push another thing to get attention, which doesn't even make, which is like contradicts the game, is the World War II with women, and then customization, and that right there is what the problem is. The reason why, just for the money and the audience, they want to sell cosmetics. They want to make sure they get as many cosmetics as possible. How do you do that? You got to have both genders, because like if you play as a dude. Okay, that limits you. Not by too much, but it still limits you. But if you have females, now you can expand your customization a little bit more. And that's why they had retarded prosthetic. That was just the stupidest shit. This chick got a prosthetic arm, dog, and she over here battling with a rifle like that. It's like a normal hand. It was just silly as fuck. I'm done, man. I'm done ranting. Anything you got to add, KZ?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what an old friend, an old man told me. The world is a dick.
You gotta get a little closer to your mic.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The world is a dick. The only thing you gotta do is not get fucked by that dick.
The world won't fuck me. It might slap me in the face, but I won't let it fuck me. I'm celibate. But we're gonna see how this Last of Us turns out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. Just calm down with that aggressive shit. Cause you come like an asshole, and then like those people that are thumbing you up and shit are gonna be like the ones that aren't even gonna buy your fucking game. Like, the people that are playing are the ones supporting you. So don't fucking throw the house party and get mad because the guests don't like the food. Do the food right and stop trying to get the rich crowd. Or not the rich crowd, the fucking hipster crowd.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, your boy KZ is about to head out. Although I should be telling y'all to use my new name.
Yeah, we're done. I'm done with the show. We talked about. Shout outs to LeBron. Help. Let's see what Rajon Rondo does. I still like Lonzo Ball. I want to see young man take off, dude. I want to see him do his thing and be a young god in the game. But Lady in Red, you can do your outro, man. Lady in Red, are you awake? Wake up.
Watching TV.
I'm here. I'm just doing some stuff.
Tapping.
So you should let me do it first.
Oh, shut up.
But say goodbye to everybody.
Well, real quick, I did go see that movie, Uncle Drew.
You fraud.
Huh?
I wanted to see that, you fraud.
Well, you didn't tell me you want to go see it.
I did. I said I'm gonna play Kyrie. You fraud.
Well, I can say it again because I love the movie. It was so funny. I went with my group of friends. They hit me up at the last minute. It's like, yo, we're going to this 7-something show. Let's go.
I didn't get an invite either, but it's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just playing.
Well, these are people y'all have never met.
Oh, it's all good then.
Yeah, these are my other friends, the ones that I've been hanging out before you two even came along. No offense. But...
Before I was born.
Huh?
Before I was born.
You weren't born.
Boy, you older than me. Speaking of which, both of y'all got a birthday coming up.
Listen, unless it's a PS4, I don't need nothing.
Who? Do what?
I don't need nothing.
Everybody what I wanted.
What you want for your birthday?
I said I don't need nothing. What's the PS4?
okay.
I don't need nothing.
Okay.
What's you gonna get? You're not gonna get me anything anyway.
Give
When
me
have
the
I
2
not
boots I
gave
want.
you? Whoa, pause. When have I not really gave you anything for your birthday?
You haven't given me nothing in years.
Really? I haven't given you anything.
What was the last thing you gave me?
I haven't given you anything.
Box doesn't count.
What?
Box doesn't count.
What the heck is that? That cold word for y'all, freaky.
No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
When I think of box, I think of something. I was like, I know she ain't do that.
What is that?
Box, I think of like maybe that's cold word for head.
Okay, we got your version. What's your version?
I think he said it.
Oh, wait, for real?
For real?
Lucky man.
No, ain't no lucky man, nothing.
Anyway, what
I don't know.
what you gave me? The last gift I remember you gave me was PlayStation All Stars.
Okay.
What was it?
Okay. Don't worry about it.
What was it?
Okay, don't worry about it.
Why are you catching hurt feelings? I'm asking you a
I'm not
question.
catching no hurt feelings, baby. Trust me. Cause
Right, you.
you know what? We can say that too, because I still didn't get nothing for my birthday either.
Yes, I did.
What did you give me for my birthday?
I forgot what I gave you, but I gave you something because you kept harassing me about it.
No, you didn't give me nothing for my birthday.
I put it on her.
Yeah, I did. What are you talking?
You did not give me nothing for my birthday.
Yeah, I did.
I heard me win.
They what?
Said I gave her money. I put it on her chest.
What a freak.
Really? Don't.
I'm only saying that to mess with him.
I know you are.
Put it on her chest.
He did not put no money on my chest.
Women like it all on their chest.
He did not put no money on my chest.
But I gave you a gift. I forgot what it was. In fact, I think I did. I went to Walmart and we was all as a group and I got it. And you was mad because I was going to buy it in front of you. And I was like, oh my gosh. The difficulties.
Okay.
You remember it. I have 3 witnesses. So don't fraud.
Okay.
All right, you two.
Don't
I'm
fraud.
gonna do my outro because I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Do your outro, Terrell.
How do you even know that was my name? Oh, God dang, my stupid thing. Anyway, y'all.
Birthdays are gonna be easy getting gifts this year.
Gifts are easy. I like personal things.
It was always easy. You never got nobody nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But what's it called?
You right, because that's exactly what you're gonna get this year.
You never got me nothing. I got you a gift.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you did not.
We can ask Beast Boy.
Okay, I don't care about Beast Boy.
But anyways, it's your boy DJ KZ True, although y'all can call me Sovereign. I want to do a promotion thing on here really fast.
Okay, speak into your mic because you're really low.
Hold on, can you hear me now?
Yeah, but you sound far away.
What about now?
Yeah, better.
Okay. So,
first and foremost, I know that
me, Yana, Mel, you,
and
I don't know if you met Yana. Yeah, you have. Anyway, we are working on some music. And hopefully, if I can schedule my work time and some other things, I can get that done fast. Put that EP out, and y'all can check that out. She's also working on her own separate thing, so y'all need to show Ayana some love, and I will have links to everything and all that crap. But also, they're working on a website. I'm really slow, and I've been working really hard. There's a lot of stuff going on. But besides all that, I'm KZ the Truth, aka Sovereign, and I'm out. Peace.
Did Lady Red do her outro? I think she did. Oh, I thought she did. Things about getting.
She got interrupted. Y'all was arguing.
Okay, do your outro, and I'll play the theme music. Wiz Fiasco.
You were there, and
Do it.
If you were in Rashida, I think I said it. I was like, she's better than me because I was.
Did she do it?
No, she didn't do it.
Yo, I'm confused.
That's what it is. You're nasty.
Wait,
I heard the
do your outro.
what?
Bruh, ma'am, I heard the toilet seat.
So I just wanted
Actually, that probably was me.
You what?
What the hell, KZ? Oh, man.
Say I was sitting on my bed.
I didn't use the toilet. I'm in here checking everything before I work out.
This man gonna work out next to his toilet.
What are you talking about? I'm on my bed.
Gonna work out. Use his toilet as a workout instrument. So
I don't care. I don't pee on the show. I did it on my show.
use his toilet to do dips.
Too much information.
But go ahead. Go ahead, do your outro, Lady in Red. Say goodbye to the people.
All right, y'all. It's been fun. It's been real. Be safe. Love one another. Don't stud the haters and just do you.
This is Wiz, aka Wizard. Why don't you go ahead and give us $1 on Patreon? We're getting a little money, but we need some more money so we can fund our hobbies and we can get better internet. So if you care, put $1 in. I give $1 to the community. We can all support each other, right? Let's get KZ a good phone. Let's get Beast Boy better internet. It's only $100 a month.
I'm just using my other laptop.
Then I can pay them. I can pay everybody a good, respectable money. So this fiasco, aka Wiz, aka Wizard, and oh shit, I forgot to set my theme song up. Oh yeah, you turn Lady in Red down. That damn TV's loud as hell. Okay, I'm gone. Fudge, I messed up.
No takes.
Said we got checks all on the wish list, couldn't predict it. From hanging with the wrong audience to running the show. I'm finally living but in them again and I didn't know. Didn't know I get this dream. This bitch that used to scream got me up in their dreams. I didn't know I come out clean. The only time the homies see me is on TV screen. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know.
No.